Yes, absolutely. A shell can be made in Rust. So this commenter is commenting on a video where I talked about a great way to really like learn Linux and just sort of dive in there is to write a shell. So I mentioned like using the C programming language, but you could really use any language. Yeah, you can definitely write it in Rust. You could write it in really anything. You could do C, you could do C++, you could do like Zig, you could write a shell, technically speaking, in Bash. You just need to be able to wait for the user to give you input, parse the input the user gave you, do work based on that input. So in this example, it'd be like forking and execing processes, and then printing whatever the output is to that user, and then doing that all in a loop, a REPL, R-E-P-L, read, eval, print loop. So yeah, in fact, in the video that I'm working on now, because I've decided that I am going to make a video on my YouTube channel where I make a shell in C to show what that process looks like, I'm going to talk about why C is a great language for it and why it's kind of hard to write things in C. And then I've decided I'm also going to make a shell in Rust. This will probably be at the end of the video to show how much faster we can do it in Rust, but how abstracted some of it is from us. So I figure, because I was going back and forth, I was like, do I want to make one in C? Do I want to make one in Rust? C might be harder up front, but it'll explain the concepts better. Rust will be faster, but it might abstract some of the concepts. Why not do both? So expect a long video coming out of me. But to answer your question directly, yeah, absolutely.